Okay, so are we in a good position here? Let's try to. You go first and measure it, and then I'll have your brother measure it. So we're going to try to measure the side length of this cube in millimeters. And actually, can you hand me my phone so we get a calculator out?
Alright. Said. It looks to me like if I'm not including the zone balls at the end, it's about 10 centimeters.
Okay.
So 100 millimeters.
So that's interesting. Do you think you need to include the zone balls at the end to get the volume of the cube?
Well,
So first of all, yeah, we have to figure out how to measure this.
Well, they're the corners that are enlarged, so they would meet somewhere inside the zone ball.
Okay.
So that's.
and we should measure maybe to the center of each zone ball.
Okay, yeah, that looks like a good idea.
So starting here.
You have inches.
Centimeters.
Yeah, well, let's try to get it in millimeters. So what do you think? Is it center to center?
So, starting here, looks like it's about 122 millimeters.
All right, 122. All right, what do you measure it now? And we'll take the average of your two measurements. So we'll measure twice just for fun, unless we're way off. Like if you think it's like 190 or something, then we'll try to reconcile the difference.
I think it's 100. It's between 122 and 123. So I'm gonna say 123.
All right, so we'll say 122 and a half is our side length, and then how do we find the volume of that cube?
Well, we cube are the side length.
All right, so times 122.5 times 122.5. All right, so we have 1.8 million. I don't know if that shows up on the camera.
No.
1.8 million cubic millimeters.
So.
How would I convert that to cubic centimeters?
Well, there are 10 millimeters in the centimeter.
Okay.
So it would be 1,000 cubic millimeters in a cubic centimeter.
All right, so what would I do?
So you divide by 1,000.
All right, so that's easy enough. Divided by 1,000. And I get 1,800 cubic centimeters. Now I want to turn. What if I wanted to turn it into cubic meters? What would I do? Can you explain?
Well, there are 100 centimeters in a meter.
Okay.
So that means there would be. So you'd have to cube those. So that would be. To divide by about 100,000 or no?
Well.
So you're 100 centimeters in meter. So
Yep.
and you're cubing that.
Yeah.
So do 100 cubed.
Okay.
So that's adding on. That's going to end up as a million.
Okay, so I divide by 1,000,000, or I divide by 100 3 times. 6. So I get 0.001 cubic. 0.0018 cubic meters. So how many of these cubes, of our blue zone cubes, would fit in a cubic meter? How do I figure that out?
So you have to, so if it's 0.001, you have to multiply by, 1,000 here.
All right. Well.
Well, it's closer to 0.002.
Right. Well, it's exactly 0.001838. So what do I do now to figure out how many of these cubes would fit inside of a cubic meter?
You want to divide a cubic meter by 0.001838.
Okay. And what is that operation called?
So it's.
What computation am I going to do?
So you're going to do 0.00 or 1 divided by 0.001838.
All right.
You're going to take the reciprocal.
That's right. I'm going to take the reciprocal. So the calculator has a reciprocal button. So there we go. It's 543.
Alright.
So 0.99, so about 544.
Okay. So about 544 of these blue cubes fit in a cubic meter. Now we're going to do the volume of our
All right.
Ramak Dovecki heater.